Ladies and gentlemen, Twitter will eventually go bankrupt, and it's probably going to be the best thing for the country and the world. I think it benefits Elon Musk tremendously. I think that although he would like it to succeed, he didn't deliberately tank the company. I think that his goal possibly is to silence his rivals who spend their entire existence on Twitter going after political opponents, adversaries, business competitors, calling people all different names, accusing them of everything under the sun through that platform, and ruining their businesses, silencing them, removing them off social media platforms. That's what Twitter was utilized for. Democrats utilize Twitter to silence people, since most Democrats can't really voice an argument without getting completely irate, angry, frustrated, disowning friends and family, removing any opposing viewpoint from their life, because it's a religion. It's essentially a cult. Okay, the Democratic Party, liberal Democrats, the far left, people to the left of center, surround themselves only with like-minded people. They cannot possibly exist with people who disagree with them politically. Most, I shouldn't say all, but most wonderful, morally superior, highly educated liberal Democrats purged friends and family who voted Trump. Therefore, they have no clue why anyone would vote Trump, because Twitter, the New York Times, the Washington Post, MSNBC, CNN, Vanity Fair, Esquire, Rolling Stone, The Atlantic, Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyer, John Oliver, all of this public relations monstrosity, social media algorithms, especially Twitter, silences anything pertaining to the corruption within the Democratic Party. Hit subscribe to this channel right now, ladies and gentlemen, to read my writing in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, The Federalist, other publications. Go to hagoodman.com. People, my Patreon is below. Your support is so greatly appreciated. It's in the pinned comment. And my super thanks is below. We are going to continue doing more segments. Doing at least one a day, 1 to 3 a day, and then January, February, March, April, May, especially the lead up to November, we're going to have live streams. I should have a live stream this week, so be here this week. But Twitter was used to circumvent relevant, logical, rational arguments that defeat liberal arguments or ideologies or viewpoints on a number of topics. So the mainstream, the quote-unquote mainstream viewpoint was filtered through Twitter in a manner that silenced and deplatformed anyone who disagreed. They could be experts. They could be all different types of experts in different fields pertaining to a variety of topics. So when they shut down economic activity and they forced people to take you-know-what, there were a lot of experts saying, don't do that. They were kicked off of Twitter. And as you can see here, this article, along with many others, show Twitter files, banned conservative accounts and tweets. Okay, they either shadow or just completely ban them. So they amplified left-leaning accounts, and they either kicked off or shadow banned conservative accounts. And you have Trump still up 2.2 points. Okay, so since Elon Musk has taken over, it's been quite different. But you had up from 2018, I'd say, 2019, till today, till Elon Musk taking it over, you had Twitter as a vehicle for Democrats to silence or to deplatform or to shun political adversaries, rivals, opponents, ideologies that they disagree with, or viewpoints, conservative viewpoints they disagree with. Okay, and still Trump is up. They've had a head start. They've had every single possible advantage. And my point to you is this. My point to you, ladies and gentlemen, is that you need everything running on all cylinders for Democrats to get their point across. And These same people just really don't like or despise not only Trump, but Elon Musk. And you know that there are some people back on the platform. We have free speech for a reason, okay? Unless you can prove that someone's speech directly caused another person's harm, you have free speech, okay? And we used to have the First Amendment that was completely tarnished and torn apart by Twitter algorithms and algorithms on Facebook and other platforms. Democrats use Twitter to, for example, cast doubt on relevant stories like Hunter's laptop. Okay, 50 intelligence officials said it was a plot by another country. So what does Twitter do? They said, oh, well, there's no mention of Hunter's laptop, and they suspended the New York Post account. Okay. Twitter, advertisers leaving Twitter. And I guess the preface to all of this, the lead up, is advertisers leaving Twitter will essentially be doing the most harm to their political ideology on the left. They'll be doing the most harm, and they'll be helping Elon Musk and former President Trump, who hopefully regains the Oval Office. I hope we have record low poverty again, record highs in household median income like we had with Trump, and a much better foreign policy. I mean, what's wrong with his policies? Were wonderful. Not all of them, but better than Biden's. Much better than mashed potato brains. Our president. And yeah, not every president is perfect. Not all of Trump's policies were wonderful. Okay, I shouldn't have said all of his policies were wonderful. I should say, and in terms of how you judge a president, the economy and foreign policy, it was wonderful. The economy was amazing under Trump. And people want a better economy again. And so they want what they had in 2019, okay, before Democrats and media and bureaucrats pushed to shut down economic activity, and Twitter was an engine for that, a vehicle for that. Liberal sensibilities are infused within these algorithms, okay? So you might say, well, all of these experts agree with us. Yeah, experts that agree with you. They only picked the experts. They only allowed a voice for experts that agreed with them. The experts that didn't agree with them on a variety of topics, from health to economy to foreign policy to domestic policy with Hunter's laptop, they then said, okay, these experts should not be listened to. Only our experts should be listened to. And the appeal to authority should only be addressed when there's an individual in authority who happens to be a liberal Democrat voting for Biden or a never-Trumper. Anyone who has an expertise will not have a voice on Twitter if they don't abide by the mainstream. And that's a very nefarious, insidious way of saying, well, this is the mainstream now. The mainstream, or, what is acceptable in society, is filtered through algorithms that only allow one political vantage point left of center. That's where Elon Musk benefits. And I think that the long-term strategy is, if it fails, it fails. And at the end of the day, it helps Elon Musk tremendously. So I do think that when you have advertisers leaving and you have $13 billion in debt, because there is $13 billion in debt, you can see here, they're not growing as a company. They might be growing in terms of, the users, they might be growing. I'm not sure. I don't think they are. But I haven't had a Twitter account since the end of 2018. Okay, I have not had a Twitter account since the end of 2018. And I suggest everyone right now, if you've lasted this long and, the segments aren't doing well now, hit subscribe and share this. But, there's really not that much going on. I do believe Trump has a very good chance. I think he'll regain the Oval Office. I really do. But he's up in the polls. I do think that if you're listening, get off social media. Delete your Facebook account. Delete your Instagram account. Delete your Twitter account. Delete every social media account you have. And it'll be the smartest thing you ever do. Because 2024 I, it's quite possible they utilize social media to really silence people and harm people. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now.